The GEEK Files, 2026, February 23rd, Burnaby. Comair, winter of 86, doing the Hudson Bay runs with Teddy Stenton and Jim St. Pierre. Real personable guys. Teddy was married, but had a real reputation among the women folk as a swordsman. Anyway, so I mean, you're on. I'm on this airplane. You're on the floor, basically 24 hours a day. Yeah, at night you're preventing it from freezing up by keeping the engines running, and in the daytime you're riding with the aircraft in case it breaks down and helping the loadmaster load and unload. It's 35, 40 below, and you want to get the load off the aircraft as fast as possible. I mean, like it's 10 to 14,000 pounds of chip, pop, and Pampers, and maybe some canned goods. So you're sleep deprived, mightily sleep deprived. So what the mechanics wind up doing is sleeping on top of the heated oil tank in the cockpit. It's warm. You can, it's big enough to curl up on. And you can get between places. You're in the air for an hour, a couple hours in some of these places. And the main air got attuned to that when the aircraft starts to descend. The pressure change in my inner ear would wake me up. So, feel a pressure change and wake up. I'm groggy because I can't remember what day, a couple days into this. And I put my headset on, and the loadmaster's sitting in the jump between the pilots, so I stick my head up beside the loadmaster and say, morning, blah, blah, blah. And I look out the front window, and all I see is white. Now, Arctica's, when it's overcast, it's really hard to tell sky from ground, and you could be flying in. There's no detail. You could be flying in cloud. You could be flying not in cloud. I mean, it just becomes really the sameness everywhere you look. So all I'm seeing is white, and I'm going, where are we? And one of the pilots, Teddy or Jim, says, "Now we're coming in Eskimo Point," and I'm looking out the airplane down, going, where is it? And they, I'm looking for a runway or buildings. Like, they stick out in the Arctic in the winter. Buildings stick out like a sore thumb. They're visible from these black dots are visible for a long way away. Because up in the Barrens, everything is flat, and it's just flat. And they go, "It's up there." I go, "What?" And he said, "Yeah, no, it's up there. No, Eskimo Point's on a cliff." And normally, you when you come into these places, you radio in and let them know you're coming in, because this is before cell phones and the internet and all that sort of wonderful stuff. So people really don't know when you're actually coming in, and so you radio in. But this is Teddy and Jim, and that wasn't quite good enough. So we're flying 50 feet over the ice at METO power, maximum takeoff power. And what we wind up doing is this power climb up over the cliff and buzz the town and the co-op or Hudson Bay store to let them know, "Hey, your groceries have arrived." And yep, that worked. So we turned around and landed, and they were there, ready to pick up our groceries. Oh, yeah. Make really inappropriate life decisions. You don't make any money, but you get good stories.